Oh, look at you. Come here, cutie pie. Oh, you're so cute. All right, day 3 on the C&O trail. Stayed at a really nice B&B last night called Elmwood Farms. I would highly recommend that if you're in the area. Top notch. I was able to get in a nice shower, nice shave, a nice night of sleep, and over breakfast we talked with. This crowd has been great. Last night we had dinner together and they allowed me to tag along as the 5th wheel. There's 4 of them, 2 couples. Never made me feel awkward. They're really nice, welcoming people. I guess it's more like the 10th wheel since we have 5 bikes. You know what I'm saying. So anyway, just a beautiful social experience, beautiful B&B. Finally got some sunlight today. Trail conditions look really good. I'm going to Brunswick and I'm leaving Williamsport. That's where I stayed last night. I think it's about 42 miles, maybe 45 miles. So let's get to it. Just want to give you a quick look at what it looks like leaving Williamsport. Big noisy highway, as you would expect coming out of the city. No big deal. We're gonna head into the country soon enough. Okay. All right, well enjoy guys. I'll probably see you along the trail. Okay, so those 2 guys up there, we've been sort of on the same tour. Not quite, but we keep meeting each other in different towns. They stayed at a different B&B, so we're just talking about that. They're going to the battlefield today. Apparently it's a 15-mile detour, so I don't think I'm gonna do it. I would love to do it, but I just don't think I have the time. It's interesting, like it almost looks like no leaves are changing through this area. Check that out, it's like all green through here. Little patches of yellow. I'm sure it's gonna change. We're going downhill. So just by going downhill, I think you're gonna run into different climates and things like that. Oh, and now we got black walnuts to add to the madness. The sun's finally out today. Check that out. It's been a couple days since I've seen the sun. All right, we got a rock wall structure here. Let's see what this is. These guys are stopped looking at it. Oh, falling waters. Yeah. I don't know what that is, but people were talking about it at breakfast, falling waters. I don't have time to sightsee all the little detours off to the side. I booked a 5-day trip. I think if I were to do this again, I would book a 7-day trip or a 10-day trip just so I had more time to do side tours. So if you're booking, think about all that stuff. How many of these side tours do you want to do? There's a lot of history to see on this trail. If you want to dig into the weeds of that, you have to book some extra days and do shorter days on the bike. You can see the sun is, yeah, no clouds in the sky today. I'm enjoying it after a couple days of cloudy weather. I feel like I haven't filmed many of the lock houses, so they are all along the way. I just figure everyone kind of knows that, so I haven't filmed much of it, but yeah, that's what they look like. This canal is really run down. There's no water. And here's the trail. You can see the trail is starting to become beautiful. Got the river, got some peak leaves up there. So this is something you don't see often on this trail, which are curves. Look at that. So I'm going to film it. Wow, Potomac looks amazing this morning. Oh, nice opening here. Let's get a nice shot of the Potomac right here. I'll just stop. Oh man, looks amazing. Yeah, this is great. This is the highlight of the day so far. I'm about 10 miles in. Wow, this is super cool. Whew. A little spooky with the Potomac right there. Keep thinking my tire's gonna kick out. I'm gonna go into the river. This is epically good riding. I think anyone should just come out and ride this towpath just for this section. Oh, I've seen this section in a lot of YouTube videos with this pavement. I guess this is the section. Wow, now I'm actually riding it. Wow, this is amazing. I don't know when to stop filming. This is so good. Wow. What a unique trail. It's just some of the coolest riding I think I've ever done in my life. I know that section is popular. It's in a lot of YouTube videos. I've seen it. But man, to see it in a YouTube video and then to come out and ride it, I'll tell you this, it's two different things. Anyway, I am gonna try to find a bench up here that's overlooking the Potomac, and I'll try to have a little snack if I find one. I would love to eat lunch in this section right here, but I haven't seen a bench yet. If you're gonna ride this trail, if you're going light like I'm doing, I would pack at least 4 very high calorie protein bars, maybe 6 to 8, depending on your size, your diet. I booked with a touring company, and the touring company on day 2, they did shuttle me to a diner where I was able to eat. There was this place called Bill's Place. Touring company said it would be open place to eat, but these places are intermittently open. It said, when I looked on Monday, it was closed. It said it won't open till Wednesday. You could get into a town, oh, there's food up there, yada yada. And then that one place in that town is closed. But if you prepare any decent, just any kind of decent way, 4 bars, 6 bars, 8 bars, that should be plenty for the average person to get through the scarcer sections. And then mostly you'll hit towns like the next day, so if you get through a tough section, you'll probably hit a town the next day. Pretty section of trail through Shepherdstown. It's not unlike a lot of the trail, but when you have a town, the vibe changes. You get more hikers, more people, and it's just a different feel. I always like rolling through towns for that reason. All right, this is Shepherdstown. It looks like a very small, peaceful town. I'm really digging it, at least cycling through here. I'm just gonna film a little of this because I like charming towns like this. Yeah, super cool little charming town, Shepherdstown. Yeah, Shepherdstown. Really like it. Wouldn't mind spending the night there, to be honest, but I gotta go up the road a bit. Going to Brunswick, I believe it's called. Should be there in about 10 miles. I'm not sure if that sign across the way is visible, but it says Antietam Aqueduct, and you can see this structure here. That might be a better view. Yeah, this is super cool. I was hoping to see some Civil War type stuff. I was told to see like the battlefields. I had to get off the trail and detour like 15 miles. I just don't have the time to do that. But it's neat to see at least something related to that battle. Anyway, if this was your final resting place during the Civil War, it's really not a bad place to be resting. Look how beautiful this is. Anyway, I love this whole section here. It's Shepherdstown, Antietam Aqueduct. I'm really not sure. I'm not like, I didn't do a lot of research on the area. I just came out here with what I needed to get through the trail. Hopefully people below can fill me in on what all this is. or their battles here. Yeah, wonderful section. Gonna call it good, but that was really enjoyable to ride through there. Wow, look at the ivy on this grove of trees here. Wow. I always like to give myself as a treat 5 to 10 miles at the end of each day to just ride and not film. It's a lot of work to film. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this last 7 miles into Brunswick. I'll just say this trail is baller. You got to get out here and ride this trail. There's a few patches here and there that get a little boring, a little samey, but just fight through those sections, because once you get through them, things change and they get really good, as hopefully the footage captures that. I don't know what today was about. It was about amazing scenery, people, seeing that wildlife, the turtle, going through these small charming towns, a lot of different landscapes today. It really changed a lot. I would just say overall wonderful riding. I'm giving today a 9.5 out of 10. I think it's one of my favorite days on this trip. I definitely got to say the highlight was riding along the Potomac. You saw that section. It's that section you see in all the YouTube videos where you're on pavement. The Potomac's to your right. Unless you're out here, it's not the same. I've seen it on YouTube. It's not the same. You got to be here. You got to be here. It's very three-dimensional. You feel like you're going to fall into the Potomac almost. You're that close. And yeah, unless you're out here, I just don't think it's the same. Here we got a rider coming. Let's call it a day.